Hello and welcome. My name is Eva. I make automatic writings for the zodiac signs. So the writing for you looks like this. I make a picture and I start to write. And in a nutshell, it's talking to somebody who needs a change of perspective in order to actually um, not be afraid of what you want to manifest. So my readings they just feel very fitting for the general, but I still will shuffle for um, now a zodiac sign. I always do it in this order so I am not influenced by what I think I know about the zodiac sign, even though I'm trying to just write without thinking, you know, only human. If I think I know somebody who is exactly like that, it will start maybe to get a flavor that it's not supposed to. So this is why I shuffle later. Uh, yes. So the theme is manifesting, and what what is actually the first thing to change if you want to manifest successfully. Who is this for? This is too much. Just one zodiac sign, please. That's um that's Scorpio. Thunderstorm. Wow. Actually, that's funny because this should be a letterbox. It started to say that it is a letterbox, and there's this roof, which I was like felt like that's unusual to have a roof over a letterbox. A letterbox, yes. And it's like with this picture of the thunderstorm, like what are have you got to do, Scorpio, maybe to actually not, because it's talking about that if you then receive what you want, then there's this sabotaging effect that you actually are, that um, because you see yourself wrong, or I want to say we, because we are in the process of this evolution, that we start to see ourselves in the right way, and thus manifesting will be easier. Uh, and It just reminds me that we also tend to then um, sabotage the things that we thought we wanted or desired. So power, you have the power, but there's destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, fears, booming conflict, opportunity to overcome, the opportunity to overcome. Yes, maybe with time, or maybe that's the hint. There's going to be the hint that you need, a Scorpio. So I will read you this message, and then I will shuffle for some additional cards, oracle cards, to go deeper. So there's this letterbox. There's just this roof, and there's a parcel or package, and there's the slit, and with time, with the writing, actually there's you inside this box studying something, but I will read you. It says, it says it's not fitting into the slit. that the package is not fitting into the slit. But as I see it, there is a special place for this parcel above the too narrow. It's like it's not about you being not that you are too narrow minded, but you don't. You are sitting inside the box. So I see that there is a place, but you don't see it, because I am further away. So it's talking about the perspective change. So you don't see it. You are sitting in the box. Then I painted you, draw you sitting here, studying how to receive the package you ordered, like in manifesting something. The first problem with manifesting is that we put it on a pedestal. We put manifesting on a pedestal. We go like, wow, you really, are you a very special, highly evolved person to be able to manifest what you want? Like God? As we said, that's actually all you would have to change around. The picture of yourself, where you are, how you see yourself, your position. You probably aren't on the pedestal, but inside the box. Are you, Scorpio? Where are you? Learning and learning the how to, you know. It is deceiving, but it would help if you learned the how to. It wouldn't help if you learned the how to, you see. And then before I came here, I had to draw these steps. There's a way, there could be a way, and then these steps up, and then you will be in front of this parcel, or gift, or or package. It wouldn't help if you learned how to, you see. You would build the way, the stairs, and manage to be right in front of the gift, the package, etc. And it would be much too big for you. And thus, you actually are afraid of it, of what you desire. But this change of your self awareness, the awareness of who and what you really are, um, can it change fast? So I got that actually, yes, you have to, not the how to, but you have to change who you feel yourself as. Where are you? Who are you actually? Because if you feel yourself like this small human, studying and learning how to, listening to others, it won't help, or you will lose it again. But this change of your self-awareness, the awareness of who and what you really are, can it change fast if you focus on it as the way, if the way, like if you focus on the change of perspective on yourself as the way and not the how to, and stop losing yourself in the game and the wants that you do not really want but fear, then it may change fast if you put all your focus there. What else? Overall, it will be as this. You cannot see it. You cannot see it. You're right in front of it. So, like the nervous system cannot see it, but you're right in front of it. But it's too huge. Knowing this will give you the hint of the architecture. And then it said, this is not you, like if this would be the package. This is not you. And that's the first thing that has to change. Start accepting the truth. You are the awareness that sees it all. And like this, this is like the world, and you are on the world, and this is the outer space. Like you see much more. You are huge. You're it. But actually, it just, yeah, in a nutshell, it's just talking about that that these teachings of self-awareness actually are the first key to to be able to manifest. It's not religious, like you have to become, you know those Indian gurus, and like non-duality. And it's just like the truth about how this is key, how I actually see myself. And we, as a nervous systems, we go back into being this little human being, trying to somehow manifest a better life. And for me, anyways, for the last like years, it was like it's either going into this manifesting stuff, or in this awareness stuff. But actually, awareness, focusing on changing how you are aware of yourself, how you see yourself, your self identity. But it's not a self identity as a, like, great human being, but as the awareness as you are is going to be actually the only key to manifest. So with this they say, like, with this letting go and letting God and stuff. I just feel it. This will we will realize very soon that it fits together much better, self awareness and manifesting, than those religious stories we have in the collective made it look like. So um, this is your message, Scorpio, so far. If you like this kind of message, then please let me know by liking and subscribing. Thank you for being here and listening. And now I will shuffle for some oracle cards. If you're still interested in what else is there for change. Interesting, Aries. The last one had change as well. Like sun, thunder, moon, and thunderstorm, Scorpio. So there's with this lightnings. Is there something that will actually, like, enlighten you? Wow, that's interesting. These parallels, like, maybe this change of perspective will come like a ice thunderstorm on a hot day. Suddenly we have lightning and Saturn. Woo! Wow. Something will be crazy for you, Scorpio. Crazy, crazy. With Saturn is fierce, but fair and very serious. I just go like 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, so what else? Scorpio, what's happening? The wolf. Oh, serious stuff. We have Phoenix on the Phoenix Rising. I will shuffle for one of these cards as well. Oops. Primal Fear. Yeah. I mean the it's just in us. This fear. We are just so used to this small matrix we're in that it will just feel like wow, like like thunderstorm. I will try to shuffle for an emotional card for you. It's never easy because they're so huge. This one, wow, this is a special as well, isn't it? It's like something opening up, going in between your huge packages. So I will read these cards. Saudade, saudade, melancholy, and I will come back to you. So feeling into this Scorpio with saudade. Saudade is Portuguese, and um, it's this feeling of yearning for someone or something. It's a mixture of grief and hopefulness. So when the ships set sail from the port of Lisbon and those left behind lived out their days scanning the horizon, longing for the return of their loved ones, like you're in here, you're longing for someone or something or another life, and that's like the perspective that we have of this of a like we live through these human emotions. That's also gorgeous. And then actually, like it's very artful. It feels very artful, this hopefulness and grief and yearning, and there's always something going on if we hope. um and grief, yeah, it's we're full of feelings. and I can relate very much, but actually your cards are talking very much with Saturn. It's just he is just relentless. He will not let it stand if it's not bringing you any kind of progress. He will make it. He will just bring it down, whatever construct. If it's not true, the construct, sooner or later Saturn will come and bring it down, because he wants to. This planet is wanting clear structures and truth, and with the thunderstorm and change as well. There's just something in your life coming that will sooner or later uh, make you because also here in this card it says, and then um there was a kind of group that made songs about how actually um, the reality is sobbing guitars and yearning voices evoke the experience of poverty, loss, and unfaithfulness of lovers. The harsh reality. Like you are sitting here and there is this harsh reality maybe in your mind outside, and you make yourself this little world of longing for something, if you want to make it more like to a personal story. And and these songs who were actually speaking about, you know, the harsh reality, we are poor and our lovers are unfaithful. It was called Fado, and it was supposed to kill Sodat. So the harshness of the reality is supposed to kill this state of being you are in, of grief and hopefulness, because this grief and hopefulness is actually a mask for um, this primal, masking this primal fear of facing um, that reality is totally different, but actually reality is in a good way totally different, and actually it is asking you to you know, like the writing said, that you are not, I mean, it came out like, who are you in a manifesting position? Yes. Who are you seeing yourself as? And this can have many different, you know, levels, but actually you have to become aware through probably harsh changes that come out of this, making yourself trapped in a story that about who you are, with this yearning and longing, and that you can say that you actually are a leader, uh, personality, and that you are needed as this leader to overcome, to help maybe everybody around you as well overcome this primal fear. I want to read that it's talking about the unprocessed and denied fears within us. Um, these primal fears create illusions for the purpose of protection and survival, you know, like the illusion of, you know, the lover who might come back or whatever, like the money that I will win, or it's just not the right, it's not the right point of view. um the card asks you to embrace otherness, change an idea or way of being that is different from your comfort level. Maybe you're comfortable in here, you're comfortable with Sodat, but or we are, but at the same time we feel very much that it has to change. We desire the change even though we fear it. uh, this is a very shamanic card, because by confronting the fears, a powerful force can be unleashed within your consciousness that can free you from many old habits and patterns. So this powerful force is actually waiting, and this powerful force, in my opinion, must be that we start to realize um, who we actually are and what we actually are. And this, as this reading says, this writing says, um, makes us big enough to actually see what is right in front of us. So thank you very much, Scorpio, and I wish you all the best in your journey. Take care. Bye bye.